And also joining us, a Republican congressman from the great state of Texas. Dr. Michael Burgess is with us. She, a columnist with the Daily Caller. Our good friend Michelle Fields is here. All right, so the Washington Post has an article, headline, Lawmakers Rework Financial Portfolios After They Talk with the Fed and Treasury Officials. People like Henry Paulson and Geithner, and all, they'd have all these meetings with the White House, all these officials in government, and right after they'd have these meetings, they would change their portfolios. 19 Democrats, 15 Republicans. So it crosses both sides of the aisle. You know, if that was Wall Street, isn't that insider trading?
No, it is, and I think it's completely unfair that these congresspeople, they get to be investors, but they also get to be referees in the marketplace, right? Because they're able to meet with these businessmen as well and know about these regulatory reforms and changes in order to help their portfolio. I think that's completely unfair, but I think that's also part of crony capitalism, right? When you have big government in bed with big businesses, then this is what happens. You get crony capitalism.
Yeah, Congressman, I mean, what is this? That they're meeting on changes that are about to occur. They know things are going to get bad, and they go right into their portfolios within 24 hours, according to the Washington Post, and they're shifting their portfolios around to safer investments. What is that?
I don't know. I thought that was wrong. I mean, I thought as a regular person coming to Congress, I would have never done that in my real life before I came to Congress, and I certainly wouldn't have done it here. I mean, for heaven's sakes, Martha Stewart went to prison my first year in the United States Congress. Yeah. I took this stuff very seriously. I was surprised by the revelations on 60 Minutes last January.
You know, and this is Republican and Democrat. Why are you laughing, Beckel?
I'm not laughing.
This is Republican and Democrat. And this is why people have such contempt for people in Congress. Average American family in a 3-year period of time lost 39% of their net wealth. That's their retirement. That's their kids' college fund. That's maybe their vacation home. Everything's gone, wiped out. And these guys in Congress know what's coming, and they protect themselves.
Yeah, I don't know. I've lost all my money on all my stocks, so I don't have any insider.
Don't invest in stocks. It's like gambling.
Yeah, exactly. No, but you know, it's worse than that in many ways. If you think about it, pieces of legislation affect stock, right? And so if you introduce a bill that has an adverse consequences, say, for the pharmaceutical industry, it's going to be reflected in the stock market the next day. You know you're going to introduce the bill, and then you can go and sell your pharmaceutical stock.
Yeah, but they're getting warmed by Paulson and Bernanke and Tim Geithner later on.
I mean, it's the worst. I mean, talk about a good old boys club. There it is, right?
Yeah, but I mean, what's the difference between that and these guys that they demonize, especially on the left, Bob? You know, the guys on Wall Street. I mean, if they were
to do it all the time, though. That's
just like Eric Holder lied to Congress, and like Roger Clemens was brought up on charges. What's the difference between what he did and Eric Holder?
Eric Holder didn't lie to Congress.
Eric Holder didn't tell the truth to Congress. He lied.
Certainly did lie. We'll find that out on Thursday. But Is
that vote taking place for sure?
As far as I know, and I'm ready to vote in favor.
Very rarely do those votes ever come to a vote. They work it out. But when you've got the yahoos in the House, and they're going to vote.
Yahoos in the House.
Yeah.
And who are the yahoos? The Democrats?
No,
Nancy
most
Pelosi?
of the Tea Party
Why would you call Nancy Pelosi a yahoo?
I didn't call her yahoo.
Well, who are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Republicans.
Oh. Yeah. Republicans.
And who I think are wonderful people.
They just Eric Holder, is that why?
No, he didn't. I don't think he lied. I don't think he knew.
Oh,
you don't think he misled the
he admitted
panel.
that he knew.
Aren't you supposed to go to a break here?
No, but he admitted that he knew, Bob.
Oh. Are we still on the air?
Are you about to curse again? I mean,
no, I didn't know whether we were on or not.
We're on the air, Bob.
Okay, fine.
Do I have to give you?
I think that he did not know about it until after the fact, and then when he went back up to Congress, he told me he did know about it after he found out.
After he found out that what he said to them was false.
Yeah.
Like Roger Clemens, who spent 5 years of his life defending himself.
As tragic as the death of those officers were on the border, does anybody think these guys were going to show up with no guns?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why would the government give guns to cartels?
Well, the idea was, it started in the Bush administration. The idea was try to trace them.
It's a phenomenally bad idea.
All right, more with our Great American panel coming up. I said Bush.
Oh, I thought you said something.
All right, straight ahead.